In this tutorial, I'll show you how to export stems in FL Studio. The first thing I'd like you to do is to launch the FL Studio app, which we have in here. Okay, so hey creators. All right, so in this tutorial, this is where we are. I'm going to show you how to export stems. What is stems? Stems is individual mixer track outputs from FL Studio 21. So you can send them to collaborators, DJs, or mastering engineers. So let's get into it. The first thing I'd like you to do is to make sure that every sound element, drums, vocals, bass, etc., is routed to its own mixer track, because that is very important. So the next thing you like to do is to rename the mixer tracks clearly. For example, kick, snare, vocal lead. This makes your stems easy to identify later. So in the playlist, you might want to add a little extra space at the end to catch reverb, tails, or delays. So once you're done with all of that and you have identified that it is a-okay, the next thing I'd like you to do is to open the export dialog. And how do you navigate to the export dialog? At the top left corner, you're going to see the file option. So just go ahead and click on file. And from this drop down, you're going to see export. So just move your cursor to export. And from export, you're going to see this WAV file. Just go ahead and click on WAV file or the appropriate format and choose a destination folder. So let's go ahead and click on WAV file. And it's here. So go ahead and choose a destination folder and you can create one named project name. So go ahead and make your name there. So let's see, the name should be entitled, and that's going to take you to the export settings. So in this export settings where you can now configure the stem export settings. So in the render settings window, which you have here, head over to mode. And here we have modes. Go ahead and select split mixer tracks. Now you're going to find split mixer tracks if you've splitted, or if you have, okay, so if you have separated different tracks, then you're definitely going to find, so head over to file, you have to click on patterns because you need to select specific tracks. So on the miscellaneous, just go ahead and select split mixer tracks. This ensures that you export each mixer insert as its own stem file. I hope you got that. So go ahead and enable insert effects if you want the processing on each track included. This is it. Enable this, enable insert effect. So you should also disable master effect. Okay, here we go, enable master effect, ensure that this has been disabled. If you want dry track out or leave on for, just go ahead and leave it on for fully mixed stems. So set your bit depth, which you have in here. For high fidelity options, set it to 24 bits or 32 bits float. These are actually great. Now choose resampling or interpolation quality, especially if you need high quality. So the next thing is to start the export. So when you've configured everything and everything's a-okay, just go ahead and click on start here. Now once you select start, FL Studio will render each mixer track output as a separate WAV file in your chosen folder. Once you're done with that, navigate to the export folder and you'll see stem files named after your mixer tracks. Play through them to verify they are correct stems and include the desired effect processing. You can then share, import into another DAW or master using these stems. Go over the tutorial from the top to the bottom to get acquainted with the steps, and of course once you're done, you'll be good to go. I hope that this tutorial marvelously helped you search.